Believe it or not, sidewalks can cook eggs on hot days. On scorching summer days, the temperature of sidewalks can get so high that they actually reach the point where you could fry an egg. While it might take a bit longer than using a traditional frying pan, this fascinating phenomenon happens because concrete absorbs heat from the sun. However, it's important to note that concrete doesn't hold on to that heat as well as metal does. This means that if you were to crack an egg on a hot sidewalk, it wouldn't cook evenly. The areas directly exposed to sunlight would get the most heat, while shaded spots might not be hot enough at all. So the next time you're stepping onto a sizzling sidewalk, just imagine that you could be cooking breakfast right there. It's a cool reminder of how our daily environment can surprise us with unexpected science. Why exactly does Biba Strugja defy death with electricity? Biba Strugja, a remarkable man from Serbia, possesses an astonishing ability to touch live wires, carrying a shocking 20,000 volts without a hint of fear. Imagine standing next to something that could instantly harm you, yet he makes it look effortless. Biba's body is unique. His skin is 10 times drier than that of regular people, which means it conducts electricity poorly. This extraordinary trait allows him to withstand electrical charges that would otherwise be lethal. It's almost as if he has turned his body into a human battery. Biba can even turn on light bulbs simply by grasping them with his hands, showcasing how he can store energy like a pro. His incredible skill has fascinated scientists and curious onlookers alike, making us wonder what else the human body is capable of. What could this mean for the future of electrical safety and science? Why exactly does fear of sharks dominate our minds? Despite their fearsome reputation, sharks pose far less danger to humans than we might think. In fact, statistics reveal that it's much more likely for a person to be bitten by another human than by a shark. A telling study from 1977 highlighted this reality, reporting a staggering 892 human bite incidents in New York City alone, which was significantly higher than the global total of shark bites that year. This stark contrast demonstrates how exaggerated public fear can be, often amplified by sensational media and movies. While shark attacks do happen, the chances of encountering one are incredibly low. So next time you hear a scary shark story, remember that the real dangers often lurk much closer to home, right among us humans. The myths surrounding sharks deserve a reality check. Is it really true that migraines can confuse your speech? Migraines are not just severe headaches. They can also bring about a strange condition called temporary aphasia. This means that during a migraine, some people may find their speech becomes jumbled or nonsensical. Imagine trying to order your favorite coffee, but instead of asking for a latte, you accidentally say something like, "I'd like a dancing chair with a sprinkle of unicorns." This frustrating experience can make even the simplest tasks feel impossible. Temporary aphasia occurs because a migraine affects the brain, disrupting normal communication pathways. While it may be a fleeting issue, it can leave lasting feelings of confusion and embarrassment. Many migraine sufferers describe feeling like they're trapped in their own minds, knowing what they want to say but unable to express it clearly. Understanding this symptom is crucial. It's not just clumsiness, it's a genuine neurological effect. So the next time you hear about migraines, remember they can have surprising and challenging impacts beyond mere pain. Is it really true that flamingos are pink from food? It's a vibrant fact that the stunning pink color of flamingos actually comes from their diet. These elegant birds get their beautiful hue primarily from carotenoid pigments, which are naturally present in their favorite meals like shrimp and algae. When flamingos consume these foods, their bodies break down the carotenoids, and the pigments are then deposited in their feathers, skin, and even their bills. The more carotenoids they eat, the pinker they become. Interestingly, flamingos are born gray and only start to develop their iconic pink color as they grow and eat more of these pigment-rich foods. In places where food is scarce, you may notice that some flamingos remain a lighter shade or even gray. This fascinating connection between their diet and coloration teaches us about the importance of nutrition in the animal kingdom and shows how what we eat can visibly change us. Isn't nature amazing? Why exactly does the Klenka Atlas amaze everyone? The Klenka Atlas, displayed proudly in the British Library in London, holds the record as the world's largest book. Imagine a volume measuring an astonishing 1.75 meters tall and 1.9 meters wide, weighing a hefty 150 kilos. Created in the 17th century, this massive atlas showcases meticulously detailed maps that were essential for navigation during that era. It isn't merely a book, it's a significant piece of history, bound in leather and filled with an incredible wealth of geographical knowledge from around the globe. Each page represents the art of cartography at a time when maps were hand-drawn, illustrating the skills of talented artists and navigators. As you stand before this colossal work, you can't help but contemplate how people perceived the world centuries ago. Just imagining flipping through its enormous pages offers a unique glimpse into a past when exploration defined our understanding of the planet. The Clinca Atlas invites us to reflect on how geography has shaped history and continues to influence our world today. Did you know that ever wondered how a 500-pound hard drive changed computing? Back in 1980, IBM made a groundbreaking leap in technology by launching the first 1 gigabyte hard drive, weighing a staggering 500 pounds. This hulking machine was so large that it would make any modern computer look like a toy. Priced at $40,000, it was a far cry from the tiny storage devices we now carry in our pockets, like flash drives and smartphones that boast hundreds of gigabytes of space. The sheer size and cost of this hard drive highlight how far we've come in data storage technology. Imagine needing a forklift to move your computer's data instead of simply plugging in a USB stick. This massive hard drive was crucial in setting the stage for the storage revolution, paving the way for more compact, efficient, and powerful technologies. Understanding this evolution makes us appreciate the ease of uploading photos or streaming movies today. The journey from that 500-pound giant to our sleek devices is nothing short of remarkable. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of innovation. What if I told you oceans hold 97% of Earth's water? It sounds amazing, right? Our vast oceans are an incredible resource, covering about 71% of the planet's surface. However, despite their immense size, this water is not safe for drinking. That's because ocean water is salty, containing about 3.5% salt on average. This high salt content makes it unsuitable for human consumption, as drinking it can lead to dehydration and other health problems. Interestingly, fresh water is actually quite rare compared to salty ocean water, constituting only about 3% of the total water on Earth. Most of this fresh water is trapped in glaciers and ice caps, with only a small fraction present in rivers and lakes. So, while the oceans boast an impressive volume of water, they also remind us of the need to protect and conserve our precious fresh water sources. Why is clean drinking water so important to our survival? Have you heard John Krasinski's hilarious audition story? During his audition for the beloved series The Office, John Krasinski unknowingly voiced his concerns about the show's future right in front of one of its key decision-makers, the executive producer. Picture this. A nervous Krasinski candidly shared his worries about how the show might turn out, not realizing the very person he was talking to had a major hand in shaping it. This moment not only highlights Krasinski's honesty, but also adds a layer of humor to the audition process. It's a reminder that even talented actors can feel anxious and uncertain about their roles. Fortunately, the producers saw something in him, and he went on to become the charismatic Jim Halpert, winning the hearts of millions along the way. Isn't it fascinating how unexpected moments can sometimes lead to incredible opportunities? What if I told you about a helping robot? The Tefi guide robot, created in Spain, is like a friendly companion for blind individuals. Imagine walking down a busy street, and instead of relying solely on a cane, a robot helps you navigate. Tefi uses advanced sensors to detect obstacles around it, like curbs or people, ensuring that those it assists can move safely and confidently. It also works with 3D maps, which allow it to provide precise directions in real time. This innovative technology is transforming the way blind individuals experience their environments, bringing more independence and freedom. By combining cutting-edge engineering with a deep understanding of accessibility needs, the Tefi robot is not just a gadget, it's a game changer. As we embrace technology, how many more everyday challenges can we solve with innovative solutions like Tefi? Did you know the moon is slowly drifting away? The moon isn't just hanging out in the sky, it's actually moving away from Earth at a surprising pace of around 3.8 centimeters each year. This gradual drift is due to tidal forces, where the gravitational pull between the Earth and the moon creates a fascinating dance. As the Earth spins, it pulls on the water in the oceans, creating tides. These tides aren't just static pools of water, they shift and flow. And as they do, they transfer some of Earth's rotational energy to the moon. This exchange of energy, known as angular momentum, causes the moon to slowly inch further away, while ever so slightly slowing down Earth's rotation. You might think that 3.8 centimeters is a small number, but over millions of years, it adds up. For instance, this means that Earth's days are getting longer by about 1.7 milliseconds every century. Imagine a future where our days are significantly longer and tides behave differently because of the moon's retreat. It's a stellar reminder of how connected our celestial neighbors are and how the cosmos shapes our everyday lives. Turns out, the truth is that cricket can surprise you. In a memorable 2004 match, a player made a jaw-dropping catch that left everyone stunned. While the ball was resting on the ground, this player managed to snag it with his helmet. Even though the umpire ruled it a dead ball, meaning the play was technically over, this extraordinary act turned him into an instant legend among cricket fans. Imagine watching your favorite sport and witnessing an unusual moment like that. The episode sparked countless discussions and jokes, showing how sometimes the most unexpected things can capture our hearts. The player's incredible quick thinking and unexpected move reminded everyone that cricket is not just about skill, but also about creativity and having fun. Moments like these are what make sports so thrilling and unpredictable. Have you ever seen anything as wild as catching a ball with a helmet? Here's a wild fact about smartphone anxiety. Recent studies show smartphone usage has surged dramatically, climbing from an average of 3 hours and 45 minutes per day in 2019 to an anticipated 4 hours and 49 minutes by 2024. That's nearly a full workday spent scrolling, texting, and streaming. It's no wonder that many experts are waving red flags about this rising screen time. About 68.6% of people believe that this excessive phone use negatively impacts their mental health. Notifications constantly dinging and social media feeds ever updating can create overwhelming stress and anxiety. The psychological toll isn't the only concern. Spending hours staring at screens leads to digital eye strain or computer vision syndrome, causing symptoms like blurry vision, dry eyes, and headaches. While smartphones offer convenience for communication and entertainment, it's crucial to take regular breaks to engage with our surroundings. Setting limits on screen time and practicing mindful usage can help protect both our mental well-being and our eyesight, sparking a healthier relationship with technology. Ever thought about why tornadoes vary in strength? The answer lies in the work of Tetsuya Fujita, a pioneering meteorologist who developed the Fujita scale. This innovative system classifies tornadoes based on the damage they inflict on buildings and vegetation. By carefully examining the wreckage, Fujita connected the level of destruction to the wind speeds within a tornado, transforming how we understand these powerful storms. With this scale, scientists can predict how devastating a tornado might be and improve safety measures for communities at risk. The Fujita scale, widely used today, ranges from F0, indicating minor damage, to F5, which describes massive destruction. Understanding these classifications helps meteorologists warn people effectively, giving them precious minutes to seek shelter. So next time a tornado warning is issued, remember the vital role Tetsuya Fujita played in keeping us informed and safe. Did you know about Shreya Sitty's incredible journey? In 2016, Shreya Sitty, a brave young woman from Ghouta, faced an unimaginable challenge when she lost both arms in a devastating accident. Instead of giving up, Shreya became one of the first recipients of an arm transplant, marking a remarkable milestone in medical science. At first, her new arms were mismatched in size and color, which could have been disheartening. But here's the amazing part. Over time, The arms adapted and began to resemble her natural appearance. Through relentless determination and the help of advanced medical techniques, Shreya not only regained functionality, but also her confidence. Her incredible story showcases the power of resilience and innovation in the world of medicine. Can you imagine the emotional and physical journey she underwent to reclaim her life? Why do orchestras hold blind auditions for musicians? This innovative practice, where musicians perform behind a screen, is designed to eliminate bias during auditions. By hiding the identity of each candidate, orchestras can focus solely on the musician's talent and performance skills, rather than their gender or appearance. This method has proven incredibly effective, leading to a significant increase in the representation of female musicians in classical music. In fact, studies have shown that orchestras using blind auditions hired more women than those that did not. This change not only promotes fairness, but also enriches the music community by bringing in diverse voices and perspectives. As more orchestras adopt this practice, the classical music scene becomes more inclusive, reflecting a broader range of experiences and talents. How does this impact the future of music? Hard to believe, but Quebec is vast yet sparsely populated. Covering a whopping 12% of Canada's land area, Quebec is one of the country's largest provinces, stretching from the beautiful shores of the St. Lawrence River to the rugged wilderness of the north. Despite its size, it is home to only about 0.1% of the world's population. This intriguing contrast highlights how the province is filled with stunning landscapes. Think towering mountains, lush forests, and charming cities like Montreal and Quebec City, while vast regions remain untouched and uninhabited. Many Quebecois communities are clustered in urban areas, leaving enormous tracts of land for wildlife and natural beauty. It raises the question, what could be the future for such a large and beautiful space with so few people? As urbanization continues, will more people discover the charm of Quebec's wilderness? Here's a wild fact about Mauritius's optical illusion. Just off the coast of this beautiful island, a stunning visual trick captures everyone's attention. It looks like a spectacular waterfall cascading directly into the ocean, but there's more than meets the eye. This illusion is created by the way sand from the ocean floor sinks into a deep trench, stirring up sediment and creating a mesmerizing effect. Sailors and visitors flock to this spot, amazed by the sight. When you glance at it from the right angle, it truly appears like nature is putting on a show, blending blue waters with sandy hues. This curious phenomenon highlights the wonders of our planet, blending science and beauty. It's a perfect reminder that not everything we see is as it seems. Have you ever witnessed a natural illusion that left you speechless? Ever wonder why Finland is the happiest country? For 7 years in a row, this Northern European gem has topped the World Happiness Report, capturing the attention of people globally. But what makes Finland so delightful? One reason is its strong social support system, which ensures that citizens feel valued and cared for. The Finnish education system is another standout feature, as it emphasizes creativity and encourages students to learn at their own pace. Additionally, the breathtaking natural landscapes foster a love for the outdoors, promoting well-being and connectivity with nature. Finland's commitment to equality and a healthy work-life balance also plays a significant role in enhancing happiness. Furthermore, locals enjoy elements like saunas and a rich culture that encourages community bonding. All of these factors blend seamlessly to create an environment where happiness truly flourishes. Could Finland's approach be the secret to a better life? Why exactly does the Sentry Safe stand out? This impressive safe offers top-notch security features that give you peace of mind. With its programmable lock, you can set a combination that's easy for you to remember, but hard for intruders to crack. Plus, it's equipped with a tamper-evident alarm that goes off if someone tries to break in, alerting you to any suspicious activity. Safety is also a priority for families, which is why it includes a child lock to prevent little ones from accessing your valuables. To top it all off, the safe is UL rated for fire protection, meaning your important documents and cherished items are safeguarded against flames. Whether you're storing jewelry, important documents, or heirlooms, the Sentry Safe ensures they are secure and protected from both theft and fire. Isn't it reassuring to have such reliable protection for your valuables? Norman Taurog set a record for Oscar wins. In 1931, Norman Taurog made history by becoming the youngest director to win an Academy Award for Best Director, achieving this remarkable feat at just 32 years old. His win was for the film Skippy, a touching comedy about a young boy and his dog that captured the hearts of audiences everywhere. Taurog's achievement not only earned him a prestigious Oscar, but also established him as a pioneer in Hollywood, where he paved the way for future directors. Even now, nearly a century later, this record remains unbroken, highlighting the incredible talent and vision that Taurog possessed at such a young age. His journey reminds us that age doesn't define success, passion and dedication do. With many acclaimed works throughout his career, including films like The Little Rebel and Boys Town, Taurog's contributions to cinema are still celebrated today. So the next time you watch a classic film, remember the trailblazers like Taurog who shaped the industry and inspired countless filmmakers. What will the next record-breaking talent bring us? You might be shocked to learn that lobsters were once pests. Believe it or not, before the 18th century, these crustaceans were seen as bottom feeders, not the gourmet treasures we know today. Commonly associated with the muck of the ocean floor, lobsters were often fed to prisoners or even used as fertilizer for crops. It wasn't until the rise of the railways that everything changed. As trains began serving lobsters to travelers, savvy marketers capitalized on their newfound popularity, crafting a narrative that elevated lobsters to a status of luxury. With clever advertising and the association of lobsters with fine dining experiences, they quickly transformed from a common nuisance into a symbol of sophistication. Today, they grace the tables of upscale restaurants and special occasions, making it hard to believe that they once had such a humble beginning. Isn't it fascinating how perceptions can shift over time? Did you know about airport profilers making travel safer? These dedicated professionals use psychology to carefully observe and assess passenger behavior at many airports. By paying attention to nonverbal cues, body language, and even facial expressions, profilers can identify potential security risks or suspicious activities that might otherwise go unnoticed. They play a crucial role in maintaining the safety of travelers and ensuring smooth airport operations. Imagine being in a bustling airport surrounded by hundreds of travelers. The profilers are silently at work, focusing on every detail to keep everyone secure. Their training helps them understand the psychology behind behavior, allowing them to detect anomalies in how people act. This skill is vital, especially in today's world where security concerns are high. Profilers often collaborate with other security personnel, sharing insights to make informed decisions. So the next time you're at the airport, remember the important and insightful work these profilers do, keeping travelers like you safe while navigating through the hustle and bustle of airport life. Let's uncover the truth about a boy's coin bridge. This incredible story centers around a young boy who exhibited remarkable creativity by transforming ordinary coins into a functional bridge. With no glue or extra materials, he ingeniously constructed a structure that not only stood tall, but also demonstrated basic engineering principles. The boy's bridge illustrates how everyday items can inspire innovation and serve as a playground for creativity. Using only coins, he carefully balanced weight and stability, proving that great ideas can come from the simplest of resources. This project encourages us to look around and see the potential in what we might overlook, sparking curiosity and prompting others to experiment. By thinking outside the box, can we all become young engineers in our own right? Creativity knows no bounds, and this boy's remarkable achievement shows how we can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Imagine a robot writing prayers all on its own. This is exactly what prayer, an innovative robot, does with remarkable skill. Programmed to autonomously compose and recite religious texts, prayer merges technology with spirituality in a unique way. As an artistic creation, it raises fascinating questions about the role of machines in our spiritual lives. Can a robot truly understand the depth and meaning of prayer, or will it always be just a mechanical performer? People have responded to prayer with a mix of intrigue and skepticism, pondering what it means for modern spirituality. In a world where technology often seems to separate us from genuine experiences, prayer serves as a thought-provoking bridge between tradition and innovation. It invites us to reflect on how machines can contribute to, or even challenge, our understanding of faith and connection. This blend of art, technology, and spirituality opens new avenues for discussion. Are we ready to embrace such a fascinating union? Paragliding, thrill, or risky business? This exhilarating sport, known for its breathtaking views and the rush of floating through the sky, carries significant dangers. Every year, about 11 pilots out of every 11,000 face a tragic fate, highlighting just how risky paragliding can be. The thrill lies not just in the soaring heights, but also in the unpredictability of the wind and weather, which can change in an instant. Experienced pilots know that factors like sudden gusts or poor visibility can turn a joyous flight into a perilous situation. Additionally, human error, such as miscalculating landings, can lead to serious accidents. Equipment failure also poses a threat. Even minor malfunctions with a paraglider can have catastrophic results. So while paragliding offers an unmatched sense of freedom and adventure, it's essential for enthusiasts to prioritize safety, respect nature, and continually improve their skills. Did you know chess is a global phenomenon? This classic game is not just a pastime, it is the sport played in the most countries around the world. Chess has captured the hearts and minds of millions, spanning diverse cultures and languages. From bustling cities to quiet villages, people gather around chessboards, connecting with each other through strategic moves and intense competition. The game's rich history dates back about 1,500 years, originating in India before spreading across Persia, the Arab world, and eventually into Europe. Today, chess is played in over 200 countries, with national federations supporting players of all ages and skill levels. International tournaments showcase the brilliance of top players, like Magnus Carlsen and Garry Kasparov, who inspire newcomers to take up the game. Thanks to the rise of online platforms, anyone with an internet connection can find opponents and practice their skills. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting, chess offers an incredible blend of challenge, excitement, and camaraderie. What will you discover on your chess journey? Is it really true that Beyoncé almost wrote for Shania Twain? The fascinating story behind Beyoncé's hit song, Irreplaceable, reveals how a potential star collaboration changed the music landscape. Originally penned for country superstar Shania Twain, the song features the now iconic line, "To the left, to the left." When Twain decided not to record it, the track found a new life on Beyoncé's album, B-Day. This decision turned out to be a game changer, as Irreplaceable quickly soared to the top of charts around the globe. With its catchy melody and empowering theme, the song resonated deeply with fans, turning it into an anthem of self-worth and independence. Beyoncé's distinctive voice and style breathed new energy into the track, making it undeniably hers. The transition from a country ballad destined for Twain to a pop classic highlights how the creative process in music can lead to unexpected yet thrilling results. Would a Shania version have captured hearts just as powerfully? Have you ever heard a cosmic radio signal from space? Scientists have detected an intriguing radio signal coming from a staggering 5 billion light-years away. This remarkable discovery adds yet another layer to the vast mystery of our universe. The radio signal is part of a phenomenon known as fast radio bursts, or FRBs, which are short bursts of radio waves that can occur suddenly. What makes this find even more exciting is that it might give us clues about the conditions in distant galaxies and the nature of cosmic events happening far beyond our reach. Researchers believe that decoding these signals could help us understand the fundamental processes of the universe and potentially even extraterrestrial life. This monumental detection not only raises questions about the origins of these signals, but also inspires scientists to explore deeper into the cosmos than ever before. Imagine what other secrets space has yet to reveal. What do you think these signals could mean for our understanding of the universe? You might be shocked to learn that oranges aren't top for vitamin C. While many people think of oranges as the ultimate source of this essential nutrient, they actually fall short compared to other foods. In fact, bell peppers, and kiwis pack a much bigger vitamin C punch. For instance, a medium orange contains about 70 milligrams of vitamin C, while a single red bell pepper can offer more than 150 milligrams. This vitamin is crucial for our immune system, helping to protect against illness and supporting skin health. It also plays a role in collagen production, which is vital for wound healing. With so many delicious options that can boost your vitamin C intake, like strawberries and pineapples, it's a good idea to mix it up in your diet. So the next time you reach for an orange, consider adding other vibrant fruits and veggies that can deliver even more of this powerhouse nutrient. You won't believe this about the 50th century. Poncel Pinternen and Anda are at the forefront of remarkable advancements stemming from the DIVA project, which has revolutionized technology in their era. The DIVA initiative focuses on integrating advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy to create sustainable living environments. Poncel is a brilliant engineer crafting new hardware that runs on zero-emission energy, while Anda, a visionary software developer, is programming the AI systems that communicate seamlessly with the environment. Their efforts are not just about technical innovations. They aim to improve quality of life for everyone, making daily tasks easier and more efficient. Imagine a world where homes adjust to our needs and public transport is entirely automated. As these two trailblazers push the limits of science, they inspire future generations to dream even bigger. What could the next breakthrough be? Can you imagine that ancient mummies can talk? In 2020, scientists achieved an incredible feat. They recreated the voice of a 3,000-year-old Egyptian mummy named Nes-Yamun. Using advanced CT scanning technology, researchers carefully modeled his vocal tract. This digital blueprint was then turned into a physical replica through 3D printing. By connecting this replica to a voice synthesizer, they produced a sound resembling a single vowel, which gives us a glimpse into what his voice might have been like. While this isn't a perfect imitation, it opens the door for exciting possibilities, allowing us to hear echoes of ancient civilizations like never before. Just think about it. This fusion of science and history not only expands our understanding of the past, but also adds a fascinating new layer to how we study and connect with ancient cultures. What other surprises might emerge from this cutting-edge technology? Did you know the minimum wage started at 25 cents? In 1938, the United States made a significant step towards workers' rights by establishing a minimum wage set at just 25 cents per hour. If we adjust for inflation, that amount would be about $4.50 today. Back then, this wage was enough for a hearty lunch, reflecting the cost of living and purchasing power of the time. Fast forward to today, and that same amount might barely cover a small snack from a vending machine. This dramatic shift highlights how inflation and rising living costs have outpaced wage increases over the decades. While the minimum wage has risen since its inception, many argue it's still not enough to meet the basic needs of workers today. How do you think we can ensure fair wages in the modern economy? Here's a wild fact about climbing goats. These remarkable animals have an incredible ability to scale steep cliffs and navigate rocky terrains with ease. Goats are not just for grazing in the fields. They can climb up trees and rocky surfaces that many other animals wouldn't even attempt. This extraordinary skill is thanks to their unique hoof structure, which provides the perfect grip on uneven surfaces. Their hooves are split and have rough pads that act like natural climbing shoes, allowing them to balance even on narrow ledges. If you've ever seen a goat effortlessly leap from rock to rock, it's a sight to behold. Climbing is not just for fun, it helps them escape predators and access food that's out of reach for other animals. You might find them munching on leaves at the tops of trees, making them truly versatile foragers. So next time you see a goat, remember that these agile climbers are masters of the heights. How did they become such fantastic climbers? Explore the magic of Eternal Flame Falls. Nestled in New York, Eternal Flame Falls State Park showcases a truly unique natural wonder, a waterfall that has a small flame flickering right beside it. This mesmerizing flame is no ordinary fire. It's fueled by natural gas seeping from the ground. The dramatic juxtaposition of the cascading water and the gentle flicker of the flame creates a captivating sight that dazzles visitors all year round. Imagine standing there, feeling the cool mist of the waterfall, while witnessing a small glowing fire, an unforgettable experience of nature's power and beauty. This phenomenon is not just a display of nature's creativity, but also an intriguing reminder of the hidden energies beneath our feet. People come from all over to witness this incredible sight, hoping to snap the perfect photo and enjoy the tranquility of the surrounding woods. So if you're ever in the area, don't miss the chance to see this enchanting blend of fire and water. What could be more remarkable than that? Did you know Santa Claus once wore different colors? Before the 1930s, the jolly old man wasn't seen in his classic red suit. Instead, he sported shades like green, blue, and brown, reflecting the varied styles of holiday traditions across different cultures. The red suit we know and love today became mainstream thanks to a Coca-Cola advertising campaign in the 1930s. This campaign featured Santa enjoying a Coke and wearing that bright red outfit, which captured the attention of many and helped solidify his image in the minds of people everywhere. The picture-perfect version of Santa soon became a holiday staple in homes, greeting cards, and decorations around the world. It's fascinating to think about how something as simple as advertising can change the way we perceive characters and traditions. So the next time you see Santa, remember that he has a colorful past before his iconic red wardrobe took center stage. What other holiday traditions have surprising origins? Did you know that the moon is drifting away? This fascinating phenomenon occurs at a rate of about 3.8 centimeters every year. While that might seem small to us, over millions of years, it adds up to significant changes in our night sky. As the moon moves farther away, it will appear smaller during solar eclipses, which means fewer spectacular moments where the moon completely covers the sun. Imagine the thrill of watching an eclipse slowly fade. Scientists can measure this movement using lasers pointed at reflectors left on the moon's surface by the Apollo missions. As time goes on, the distance between Earth and the moon will increase, leading to new patterns in solar eclipses that humanity will experience in the far future. So next time you gaze up at the moon, consider this slow but steady journey away from our planet. What other surprises does our universe hold? Did you know astronauts lose bone mass in space? During extended missions in space, astronauts can lose up to 2% of their bone mass. This surprising fact stems from the unique environment of microgravity aboard the International Space Station. In space, the normal forces acting on our bodies, like gravity, are significantly reduced, leading to a lack of stress on the bones. When bones don't bear weight, they begin to lose density, which is particularly concerning for astronauts spending long periods away from Earth. NASA has been studying this phenomenon for years, implementing various countermeasures such as specialized exercise regimens and nutritional supplements to help mitigate these effects. Astronauts engage in resistance training for about 2 hours daily to help keep their bones strong and healthy. Despite these efforts, research continues to explore better solutions to protect astronauts' skeletons during future missions, especially with plans for long journeys to Mars. As space exploration advances, understanding and addressing bone health will be crucial for sustaining human life beyond Earth. Discover the truth about octopus arms. Many people are surprised to learn that octopuses have 8 arms, yet these flexible appendages are often called tentacles. In reality, tentacles are quite different. They usually have suckers only near the end, while octopus arms are lined with suckers all along their length. Each arm is a marvel of nature, equipped with its own nervous system, allowing it to perform complex tasks independently from the octopus's brain. These arms help octopuses in various ways, from exploring their environment to catching prey. The amazing ability to manipulate objects and even open jars showcases their intelligence and adaptability. Despite their watery home, octopuses can perform incredible feats, making them some of the ocean's most fascinating creatures. So next time you hear someone talk about octopus tentacles, you can share the cool fact that octopuses have arms instead. Let's uncover the truth about belly button lint jewelry. An Australian artist has turned an everyday item into stunning wearable art through an unusual project, crafting jewelry from collected belly button lint. This remarkable endeavor encourages us to rethink what we consider art and beauty. The artist gathers lint over time, transforming this often overlooked fluff into pieces that include necklaces and earrings, all while igniting conversations about creativity and hygiene. By using something that many would discard without a second thought, the project boldly challenges traditional notions of materials used in art. It invites us to look at the world differently, finding inspiration in the most unexpected places. While the idea may seem bizarre, it underscores the limitless boundaries of artistic expression. So, what do you think? Does this make you question how we define art? Ever thought about why robots captivate us so much? Amika, the most advanced humanoid robot in the world, takes visitor engagement to a whole new level at the Museum of the Future in Dubai. Imagine walking into a museum and being greeted by a robot that can not only see and hear you, but really engage with you. Equipped with cutting-edge microphones, cameras, and facial recognition software, Amika is designed to create an interactive experience like no other. It can imitate voices and answer questions, making your visit feel personal and exciting. This technological marvel helps bridge the gap between humans and machines, allowing everyone to explore complex topics in a fun way. By enhancing the visitor experience, Amika challenges our imagination and prompts us to consider the future of robotics in everyday life. Are we ready for a world where robots become our friends and guides? Have you ever wondered about the Wright brothers' famous flight? In 1910, Orville and Wilbur Wright, renowned for inventing controlled flight, soared through the skies together for the first time. Their father, fearing he might lose both sons to a tragic accident, had been hesitant to let them fly together. This singular flight represents a pivotal moment in aviation history, showcasing the groundbreaking work they had achieved in developing the airplane. The brothers were visionaries, constantly experimenting and refining their designs. Flying together allowed them to share in the joy and excitement of their monumental achievement, cementing their bond both as siblings and as pioneers. Though they had flown separately numerous times before, this special occasion captured the essence of their teamwork and determination. Can you imagine the thrill they felt launching into the air, knowing they were making history? Did you know nails grow faster on your dominant hand? Research reveals that the fascinating reason behind this phenomenon lies in how much we use that hand. Our dominant hand, the one we rely on for everyday tasks like writing, eating, and even typing, experiences more blood flow and stimulation. This increased activity promotes faster nail growth. For instance, if you write with your right hand, the nails on your right fingers will grow quicker than those on your left. Interestingly, studies show that the difference can be noticeable. It's not just a tiny amount. While the average fingernail grows about 1 to 8 inches per month, your dominant hand's nails can grow a bit faster, potentially up to 20% more in some individuals. This insight not only highlights how our bodies adapt to our routines, but also emphasizes the importance of taking care of our nails, especially on the side we use most. So which hand are you using right now? Did you know that female gladiators faced a tough ban? In 200 CE, Roman Emperor Septimius Severus made a surprising decision to prohibit women from fighting in the gladiatorial arena. His reasoning stemmed from worries that allowing female combat could lead to disrespect towards women, especially after he heard jokes targeting women related to athletic competitions. This ban highlights the complex social attitudes of ancient Rome, where entertainment often clashed with societal norms. Gladiators, whether male or female, were admired for their strength and skill, but the thought of women battling publicly seemed to challenge the era's traditional views on femininity. Severus's decree marks a significant moment in history, illustrating how cultural perceptions can shape laws and influence the roles women play in society. What do you think about this ancient decision and its implications for women in sports today? Believe it or not, your hands measure distances. If you're ever without a ruler, don't worry. Your fingers and hands are actually great tools for making quick measurements. For instance, a closed fist often represents about 10 centimeters, which can help you estimate lengths without any special tools. This handy method is super useful when you're out and about, whether you're measuring a piece of wood for a project or figuring out how far away something is. Just hold your fist in front of you to get an idea of distance. It's not just your fists either. The span of your outstretched fingers can also serve as a rough measure, typically covering around 20 centimeters or so. This ability to use your body for measurement is something people have done for centuries, long before tape measures were invented. So next time you find yourself in need of a quick estimate, remember that your hands can help guide you. Isn't it amazing how our bodies can serve as tools? Hard to believe, but perfectionism fuels procrastination. Many people don't realize that these two habits are closely connected. Procrastination often sneaks in when individuals worry they won't be able to accomplish a task perfectly. For example, think about someone who loves to dance but hesitates to attend a party because they fear their moves won't impress others. This fear can prevent them from joining in the fun altogether. Similarly, when facing a project or assignment, perfectionists might put off starting because they want everything to be just right from the beginning. This leads to a cycle of delaying tasks, increasing anxiety, and ultimately making it harder to achieve their goals. Understanding this link can help us break the cycle. By accepting that it's okay to make mistakes, we can start tackling tasks without the heavy burden of needing to be perfect. So how can we push past this hurdle? Prepare to be amazed by Santa Maria dell'Isola. This ancient church stands proudly on a rugged rock formation that offers stunning views of the Tyrrhenian Sea in Tropea, Italy. Built centuries ago, it's more than just a beautiful landmark. It's a glimpse into the rich history of the region. The church is dedicated to the Virgin Mary and attracts visitors for both its spiritual significance and its dramatic setting. Imagine stepping inside this sanctuary where the sound of waves crashing below harmonizes with the serene atmosphere. The panoramic views from the church let you soak in the vast coastline and clear blue waters, making it a perfect spot for photographers and nature lovers. Many visitors climb up the steps leading to the church to appreciate not just its beauty, but also the lush landscape surrounding it. Have you ever seen a church sit so majestically above the sea? Did you know about permanent safaris in business? In the ever-evolving world of entrepreneurship, the term permanent safari might sound unusual yet fascinating. This unique concept often refers to sustainable business practices in tourism, emphasizing eco-friendly ways to connect consumers with nature while maintaining profitability. Think of it as a guided adventure, where companies provide ongoing experiences that truly respect the environment. Alongside this idea, waste management plays a crucial role, especially regarding sanitation services. Businesses must ensure that their operations, including any septic systems, are not only efficient, but also environmentally responsible. Bad waste management can harm natural habitats and affect local communities. Merging the concept of a permanent safari with effective waste management promotes responsible tourism, encouraging businesses to protect the ecosystems they showcase. So the next time you're planning a trip, consider how much a company cares for the environment and the communities they serve. Is your favorite tourist destination helping the planet? Guess what really drives Yonge Street's fame? Yonge Street in Canada proudly claims the title of the longest continuous street in the world, stretching an impressive 1,196 kilometers from the shores of Lake Ontario to the northern reaches of Ontario. This remarkable road is more than just a pathway. It connects diverse communities and serves as a significant historic and cultural landmark. As you travel along Yonge Street, you'll encounter a vibrant mix of shops, restaurants, and parks that reflect the unique flavors of the neighborhoods it traverses. Its rich history dates back to the late 18th century and has witnessed the transformation of the area from wilderness to bustling urban life. People from all walks of life use this street daily, making it a symbol of connection for the city. Can you imagine the stories this street could tell or the sights you might see along the way? Here's a wild fact about a Senate brawl. In 1856, a shocking incident unfolded on the Senate floor when Senator Preston Brooks attacked his fellow Senator Charles Sumner, leaving him unconscious. This brutal act of violence stemmed from heated tensions over slavery, a divisive issue in America at the time. Brooks was furious after Sumner delivered a powerful speech criticizing slavery and made personal insults aimed at Brooks's family. Their disagreement wasn't just political, it was deeply personal. The attack shocked many, illustrating how far tensions had escalated in Congress. After the incident, Brooks faced minimal consequences, which many saw as a reflection of the deeply entrenched attitudes regarding slavery in the South. Sumner, on the other hand, suffered severe injuries and took years to fully recover. This brutal event highlighted the extreme divisions in pre-Civil War America, setting the stage for even more significant conflicts in the years to come. It makes you wonder how such clashes influence the course of American history. Did you know 2,000 thunderstorms occur right now? It might sound incredible, but at any moment, Earth's atmosphere is buzzing with around 2,000 thunderstorms happening simultaneously. These powerful natural events play a vital role in maintaining our planet's weather patterns. Thunderstorms occur when warm, moist air rises and cools, leading to the formation of cumulonimbus clouds. Once these clouds get large enough, they generate lightning, thunder, and heavy rain. While many people think of thunderstorms as just a summer phenomenon, they can occur in various seasons and locations, from the tropics to temperate zones. Interestingly, severe thunderstorms are more common in certain areas like the United States, particularly in the Midwest during summer months. Each year, thunderstorms contribute to essential rainfall, help replenish groundwater, and even support ecosystems. However, they can also pose dangers such as flash floods and strong winds. So next time you hear thunder rumbling or see flashes of lightning, remember that you're witnessing one of nature's most thrilling shows in action. This might surprise you. Pluto's name has a twist. The dwarf planet Pluto, discovered in 1930, was named after the Roman god of the underworld, not the famous Disney dog. An 11-year-old British girl named Venetia Burney suggested the name shortly after its discovery, finding it fitting for such a distant and mysterious world that lies on the edge of our solar system. Imagine how Venetia must have felt, knowing she played a part in naming a celestial body. Interestingly, the Disney character was also named around the same time, creating a fun coincidence that links the two. Pluto's dark and cold surface reflects its namesake's shadowy domain, making it a captivating object of study for astronomers. Though now classified as a dwarf planet, Pluto continues to spark curiosity and wonder, reminding us that the universe is full of surprises. Why do you think this mythic connection matters? Believe it or not, India grapples with illegal laws. In certain parts of India, people are increasingly interested in the implications of laws that aren't enforced properly. This reflects a growing awareness about the importance of legal systems and the social consequences when laws are ignored. Citizens are questioning how these illegal laws affect their daily lives, safety, and even their rights. The desire to understand these issues indicates that society is not only aware of the existence of these laws, but also concerned about how they impact communities. Discussions often arise about the need for legal reforms and better enforcement to ensure justice. This growing civic engagement plays an essential role in holding authorities accountable and advocating for change. Interestingly, this movement isn't just limited to lawyers or activists. Ordinary citizens are stepping up to share their voices, making it clear that they want to understand their rights and challenges better. So what can be done to address these concerns and improve the legal landscape in India? Did you know Max Verstappen represents the Netherlands? This incredible driver, who was actually born in Belgium, made a surprising choice to compete under the Dutch flag in Formula One racing. Why would he do that? Max's decision was largely influenced by his father, Jos Verstappen, a former Formula One driver himself. Jos not only raced under the Dutch flag, but also instilled a passion for racing within his son from a very young age. Growing up, Max was surrounded by the world of motorsports, and his father's legacy played a significant role in shaping his career. As Max climbed the ranks in racing, he felt a strong connection to the Netherlands, where he often spent time and chose to race for the country that felt like home. Today, Max has become one of the most celebrated names in Formula One, demonstrating that where you start doesn't always dictate where you finish. Isn't it fascinating how family ties can influence such significant decisions in sports? Did you know that marching can collapse bridges? In an astonishing historical event, British soldiers once caused a bridge to collapse simply by marching in sync. This happened when their rhythmic footsteps unknowingly matched the natural frequency of the bridge, creating intense vibrations that the structure couldn't withstand. When the soldiers marched across, the ground-shaking beat built up energy, and the bridge literally gave way. After this incident, military leaders issued a directive requiring troops to break their marching rhythm when crossing bridges, preventing similar disasters in the future. This fascinating example shows how powerful synchronized actions can be, illustrating the importance of understanding engineering principles in our everyday lives. So next time you see a group marching, think about the unseen forces at play and the lessons learned from the past. Frosty the Snowman started with a catchy song. Most people don't know this, but Frosty actually got his start in the music world thanks to the famous singer Gene Autry in 1950. Autry's playful tune about a jolly snowman captured hearts and quickly became a Christmas favorite. The song's cheerful lyrics paint a vivid picture of Frosty coming to life, complete with a corn cob pipe and a button nose. His magical story resonated with listeners, turning the character into a holiday icon. With booming popularity, Frosty joined the ranks of Santa Claus and Rudolph, firmly embedding himself in Christmas traditions. Over the years, Frosty has inspired countless adaptations, including animated specials, books, and merchandise. His cheerful spirit and the joy he brings to children and adults alike have made him a symbol of winter wonder. So next time you hear that catchy tune, remember how this beloved character began as a simple song and became a symbol of holiday cheer. What would Christmas be without him? Guess what really drives your every step? It may surprise you to learn that taking just one step engages up to 200 muscles in an adult human. Our bodies are quite the complex machines, and every simple action we take requires a well-coordinated effort of various muscle groups. When you lift your foot, dozens of muscles in your legs, hips, and core spring into action to ensure a smooth and balanced motion. Each muscle works in harmony, sending signals from your brain that coordinate everything from your posture to your stride. This intricate dance of muscles not only allows you to walk, but it also showcases the incredible adaptability and strength of the human body. So the next time you take a stroll, remember that a simple step is a powerful display of physical teamwork. How many muscles are at work during your casual walk? Hard to believe, but moonquakes last longer than you think. Moonquakes are the lunar twins of earthquakes, offering a unique glimpse into the moon's mysteries. They occur due to various reasons, such as meteorite impacts and the moon's surface expanding when heated by the sun. What's fascinating is that some shallow moonquakes can last up to an astonishing 10 minutes, which is much longer than most earthquakes on Earth. During the Apollo missions, NASA cleverly placed seismometers on the lunar surface to monitor these tremors and gather vital information about the moon's internal structure. These instruments not only recorded moonquakes, but also helped scientists understand the moon's geology, including its composition and history. Learning about these seismic events sheds light on how dynamic our celestial neighbor really is. Curious about what else we might discover about the moon? Prepare to be amazed by a thrilling hacker story. In 1986, an unsuspecting IT manager at the University of California, Berkeley stumbled upon a bizarre computer usage bill that only amounted to 75 cents. Curious about this strange charge, he decided to investigate further. What he uncovered was something straight out of a spy thriller. A skilled hacker had managed to break into sensitive computer systems, stealing U.S. military secrets and selling them to the KGB over the span of 10 months. This incident took place during the height of the Cold War, a period marked by intense espionage and secrecy. The hacker's actions not only jeopardized national security, but also showcased the vulnerability of computer systems at the time. This remarkable case serves as a chilling reminder of the need for cybersecurity, especially as technology continues to evolve and new threats emerge. How can we stay secure in a digital age filled with potential dangers? Hard to believe, but animals face trials too. Back in the day, animals weren't just pets or farm friends. They were actually put on trial for crimes, and this bizarre practice continued until the 18th century. People accused various animals, from pigs to mice, of committing offenses like attacking humans or damaging property. Imagine a pig in a fancy courtroom, charged with wrongful behavior. These trials often included real lawyers and judges, and sometimes the animals even had defenders arguing for their innocence. However, as society evolved and began to understand that animals lack the ability to comprehend right from wrong, these ridiculous proceedings faded away. Today, while we recognize animal rights and welfare, the idea of a courtroom drama starring a dog or cat seems like a scene from a quirky movie rather than history. How did we get here from those peculiar trials? What if I told you about a $55,000 burger? This jaw-dropping meal was created by Robert John Den in Holland and holds the title for the world's most expensive burger. Imagine sinking your teeth into a burger that features Wagyu beef, renowned for its rich flavor and tenderness, making it the creme de la creme of meats. But that's not all. This extravagant dish is also adorned with gold leaf, adding a touch of luxury that's purely for show. The burger contains a blend of incredible ingredients, including specially selected truffles and artisanal buns that elevate it to a new level of gourmet dining. This outrageous price tag isn't just for the ingredients, but also the experience it offers. Imagine dining in an upscale restaurant where every detail is tailored for an unforgettable meal. While most of us might find it hard to justify spending such an amount on a burger, it certainly captures the imagination. Are you curious about what other bizarre foods the world has to offer? Can you imagine that your phone feels your touch? Capacitive sensing technology, the heart of smartphone touchscreens, allows devices to detect multiple touches at once. This fascinating tech mimics how our skin reacts to electrical fields. When you swipe, pinch, or tap your screen, it responds as if it knows exactly what you want. Interestingly, this technology wasn't always destined for our pockets. It was originally developed for scientific equipment. Over time, it evolved and found its way into everyday gadgets, revolutionizing how we interact with technology. Now, smartphones, tablets, and even some laptops rely on this clever innovation, proving that what starts in labs can end up in our hands. Thanks to capacitive touch, our lives are easier, more connected, and way more fun. So next time you scroll through social media or play a game, remember the science that makes your experience so smooth. Honey lasts for thousands of years. What's the secret? Its remarkable longevity is nothing short of astonishing. Archaeologists have discovered jars of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, and amazingly, this sweet treat is still edible even after thousands of years. This incredible shelf life can be attributed to honey's unique chemical composition. It has low moisture content, high acidity, and contains natural preservatives like hydrogen peroxide. These factors create an environment that's hostile to bacteria and mold, allowing honey to remain intact for centuries. In ancient times, honey was not just a food item, it played crucial roles in rituals and medicine. The Egyptians revered honey for its nutritional and healing properties, using it in everything from offerings to mummification processes. Today, honey still holds its place as a cherished ingredient in kitchens around the world, offering not only sweetness, but also a connection to our distant past. So next time you enjoy honey, think about its journey through history. What other foods could stand the test of time? Ever wondered why airlines overbook flights? Airlines often sell more tickets than there are seats on a plane, and this practice is actually legal. They do this knowing that not every ticket holder will show up for their flight. Unfortunately, this approach can lead to a lot of confusion and frustration when all passengers arrive and there aren't enough seats. When this happens, airlines have to find a solution quickly, often resulting in compensation discussions at the gate. Passengers might be offered travel vouchers or the chance to take a later flight. Although overbooking helps airlines maximize their profits by ensuring that as many seats as possible are filled, it raises questions about how they value customer experience. Are you willing to take the risk of being bumped from a flight for the sake of cheaper airfare? What if I told you about Mount Aja's stargazing magic? This stunning mountain, towering around 14,000 feet, is a hidden gem for astronomy lovers, far from the hustle and bustle of Hawaii. With its lofty elevation, Mount Aja provides a breathtaking viewpoint that is perfect for observing the night sky. Astronomers from all over seek this special locale, as it offers spectacular views and minimal light pollution. Imagine standing on the summit, surrounded by the crisp air and awe-inspiring vistas as you gaze at the twinkling stars above. The mountain's unique blend of nature and science creates an astonishing experience, whether you're a seasoned stargazer or a curious beginner. Because it's often less crowded than other famous spots, you can enjoy a more intimate encounter with the cosmos. This combination of altitude and tranquility helps you connect with the universe like never before. So, if you're looking for a fantastic place to marvel at the stars, Mount Aja could be your next adventure. Did you know that cats can't taste sweetness? Unlike humans and many other animals, cats lack the taste receptors for sweet flavors. Instead of enjoying sugary treats, these fascinating felines have a unique ability to taste ATP, which stands for adenosine triphosphate. ATP is vital in living cells because it's the biomolecule that provides energy. For cats, this means they can sense the energy content of their food more than the sweetness. This adaptation is quite handy for their natural hunting lifestyle. It helps them focus on high-protein diets that support their energy needs. So the next time you offer your cat a piece of dessert, remember that it won't catch their interest. Instead, they'll be more excited for a piece of meat or fish. Isn't it amazing how different their taste buds are compared to ours? Hard to believe, but Lady Gaga changed her mind. Originally, her manager turned down Weird Al Yankovic's request to parody one of her popular songs for his 2011 album. Managers often act as gatekeepers, trying to control how artists are represented. And in this case, Gaga's team thought it was best to keep Yankovic's creative take at bay. However, after Weird Al released the parody on YouTube for free, something surprising happened. Lady Gaga watched the funny take on her song and decided to embrace it. She recognized that parody can be a form of admiration rather than disrespect. This change of heart not only allowed the parody to be included in Yankovic's album, but it also showcased Gaga's ability to adapt to the playful world of parody while connecting with her fans. Isn't it amazing how a simple online release can shift someone's perspective? Did you know chairs were invented by ancient Egyptians? For thousands of years, people have enjoyed the comfort of sitting, thanks to the creativity of the ancient Egyptians. These remarkable innovators are credited with crafting the very first chairs, designed with 4 legs and a backrest. Archaeologists have discovered examples that date back over 4,000 years, revealing how these early pieces of furniture were not just practical, but also a symbol of status. Made from wood and often adorned with elaborate carvings, the Egyptian chairs provided comfort and style, particularly for the elite. While we now have various designs and materials, the fundamental concept of the chair traces its roots back to these ancient craftsmen. So next time you relax in a chair, remember its fascinating journey through time and how it all started in the land of the pharaohs. You won't believe the secret behind Blood Falls. This stunning waterfall in Antarctica has baffled scientists and visitors alike with its striking red color. Found on the Taylor Glacier, the vibrant hue was once believed to be caused by algae or tiny microorganisms. However, recent research has shed light on this amazing natural phenomenon. It turns out that the red tint comes from iron oxide, a mineral that gives rust its characteristic color. This iron-rich water originates from a hidden underground lake that has been sealed off for millions of years, creating a unique environment. As the water seeps out of the glacier and comes into contact with oxygen, it oxidizes, resulting in the eye-catching red shade that flows down the icy cliffs. This spectacular sight is not just beautiful, it also offers valuable insights into life in extreme conditions. Scientists study blood falls to better understand how organisms survive in such isolated and harsh environments, which could inform future research about life on other planets. Isn't nature just incredible? What if I told you the Oscars have a mysterious origin? The term Oscars for the Academy Awards has intrigued film enthusiasts for decades. Although it's commonly used today, its beginnings are somewhat unclear. The earliest known mention of Oscars dates back to 1932, but it wasn't until 1939 that the name was officially adopted. Theories about its origin abound, with one popular tale suggesting that an Academy librarian named Margaret Herrick thought the golden statuette resembled her Uncle Oscar. Regardless of its beginnings, the Oscars have become synonymous with excellence in film. Each year, stars gather to celebrate cinematic achievements, making it one of the most watched events worldwide. The Golden Trophy itself, symbolizing artistic success in Hollywood, continues to attract attention, raising the question, will we ever uncover the true story behind its name? Is it really true that jelly beans fueled soldiers? During World War II, American troops received jelly beans as part of their rations, thanks to their amazing durability and long shelf life. Unlike many other snacks, jelly beans can withstand the rigors of transport and storage without spoiling, making them an ideal choice for soldiers far from home. These colorful candies didn't just serve as a quick energy boost during tough days, they also acted as a sweet reminder of the comforts of home. With their chewy texture and vibrant flavors, jelly beans provided a small piece of joy in the midst of chaos. This unique combination of practicality and nostalgia has helped jelly beans maintain their popularity long after the war ended, transforming them from a wartime necessity into a cherished snack. So next time you enjoy a handful of jelly beans, remember their amazing journey through history. This might surprise you. A goat in the Army, William Windsor, known as Corporal Willie, was a cashmere goat who proudly served in the British Army's Royal Welsh Battalion from 2001 to 2009. This unique soldier wasn't just a mascot, he played a significant role in boosting troop morale during tough times. Willie was a beloved figure, often seen wearing a tiny military uniform while participating in parades and events. However, the goat's military career wasn't without its hiccups. He faced demotion for misbehavior at a royal celebration, which certainly raised some eyebrows. Despite this, Corporal Willie's charm and antics made him a favorite among the troops and the public alike. His presence brought laughter and companionship, reminding everyone that even in the military, a bit of fun can go a long way. Have you ever heard of a goat with such a remarkable story? Prepare to be amazed by your growing nose and ears. Unlike many other body parts, your nose and ears keep on growing as you age. This might sound surprising, but it's true. While most features stop changing after puberty, these two are exceptions. Why does this happen? It's mainly due to gravity and the natural weakening of cartilage, which supports these structures. Over time, gravity pulls on our ears and nose, making them droop and stretch a bit more than when we were younger. This continuous change means that, as we get older, our noses and ears can look different, sometimes larger than we'd expect. Interestingly, it's not about new cells being created, but rather how our existing cartilage is affected. So if you notice a change in your features, just know it's a natural part of aging. Isn't our body fascinating? Australia's sheep farming history will amaze you. The vast open pastures and favorable climate in regions like New South Wales and Victoria create the perfect backdrop for sheep farming. This practice thrives due to the country's natural resources, allowing farmers to raise strong, healthy flocks. Interestingly, the tradition of sheep farming in Australia dates back to the 18th century when British settlers first arrived. They brought their wool-producing breeds with them, and soon sheep became an integral part of the agricultural landscape. Over time, Australia grew to be one of the largest wool producers in the world, known for its high-quality merino wool that is sought after globally. The combination of expansive land and suitable weather conditions has allowed the industry to flourish, making it not just a vital part of the economy, but also a significant aspect of the Australian identity. Today, sheep farming continues to evolve, incorporating modern techniques while honoring its rich heritage. How does Australia maintain such a strong sheep farming culture in the modern age? Can you believe a duck's vagina is corkscrew-shaped? Ducks are fascinating creatures, and their anatomy is even more surprising. Female ducks have a vagina that spirals in the opposite direction of the male's corkscrew-shaped penis. This unique design plays a crucial role in the mating process. It allows female ducks to have more control over reproduction, as they can choose not to accept sperm from unwanted males. When a female encounters multiple males, her complex anatomy can help her decide which male's sperm to retain. This quirky and strategic reproductive feature is just one of the many wonders of the animal kingdom. In a world where survival and reproduction are key, nature finds the most interesting ways to adapt and evolve. Ducks, with their quirky corkscrew anatomy, remind us that there is so much more to learn about how animals navigate their lives and ensure the survival of their species. Isn't it wild to think about the intricate shapes and designs in nature that help animals thrive? Can you imagine that names can shape careers? Researchers studying nominative determinism uncovered something fascinating. Orthopedic surgeons are significantly more likely to have the surname Limb than random chance would predict. This intriguing phenomenon suggests that our names might influence our life paths in unexpected ways. The term nominative determinism refers to the idea that people often gravitate towards professions that match their names. The researchers responsible for this eye-opening study, published in 2015, happened to share the surname Lim themselves. This added a unique twist to their findings, creating a delightful mix of personal and professional intrigue. They found that among orthopedic surgeons, the prevalence of the surname was higher than among other medical specialties. It raises a fun question. Could our names sort of nudge us, even subconsciously, towards certain careers? Maybe it's time to rethink what we name our kids. You won't believe this hilarious election story. At a Canadian university, students decided to inject some humor into their politics by nominating a fire hydrant for a spot on the Board of Governors. This quirky candidate, affectionately known as Hydrant 101, sparked laughter and excitement among the student body, showcasing just how playful student politics can be. When voting day arrived, many students rallied behind the fire hydrant, leading to an impressive turnout and an unexpected near victory. This lighthearted approach reminded everyone that politics doesn't always have to be serious. Instead, it can also be a fun way for students to engage with their university and express their creativity. While Hydrant 101 didn't win, the campaign certainly left a mark, encouraging more students to get involved in university governance and have a bit of fun along the way. You won't believe the Bible's translation record. This remarkable book holds the title of the most translated text in history, with full translations available in over 3,000 languages. Imagine being able to read its stories, lessons, and verses in languages as diverse as Spanish, Mandarin, and even fictional ones like Elvish from J.R.R. Tolkien's world. The effort to translate the Bible began centuries ago and continues today as communities seek access to its teachings in their native tongues. Organizations like the Wycliffe Bible Translators work tirelessly to bridge language gaps, ensuring everyone can experience its messages. This immense undertaking reflects the Bible's significance to billions of people worldwide who find comfort, guidance, and inspiration within its pages. The scope of its translations showcases not only linguistic diversity, but also the universal quest for meaning and connection. So, why is the Bible so important that people are dedicated to translating it into every language imaginable? You won't believe English isn't native to Britain. The fascinating truth is that English came from outside the British Isles. It was introduced during the mid-5th to 7th centuries by German, Danish, and Dutch settlers. These groups, often referred to as the Anglo-Saxons, brought their languages and culture, mixing them with the local Celtic tongues. As these settlers established themselves, a new language began to emerge, evolving over centuries into what we now recognize as Old English. This original version of English was quite different from the modern language we speak today, with many words sounding unfamiliar. Interestingly, this mix of influences showcases how languages evolve through contact with different cultures. Today, English is a global language spoken across continents, but its humble beginnings remind us that it is a mosaic of many influences and histories. Isn't it incredible how words carry stories from the past? Let's uncover the truth about texting thumb. This modern condition has become common as we increasingly rely on smartphones for communication. Texting thumb, also known as de Quervain's tenosynovitis, results from the repetitive motion of typing, scrolling, and tapping on small screens, which can lead to pain or swelling at the base of the thumb. As we text more than ever, people often find themselves dealing with discomfort that can make everyday tasks challenging. The tendons that control thumb movement become irritated, sometimes causing sharp pain when gripping objects. Busy teens and adults alike may experience this problem, prompting many to wonder if their texting habits are causing long-term damage. Taking breaks, using voice commands, and practicing hand stretches can help alleviate symptoms. So as you send your next message, remember, your thumbs deserve some care too. This might surprise you. Mr. Beast plans to run for president. The famous content creator and activist, known for his eye-catching videos and charitable ventures, has revealed his ambitions to enter the political arena once he reaches the age of 35. With his massive online following and innovative approach to content creation, Mr. Beast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, has built a brand around engaging entertainment and philanthropy. He often uses his platform to raise money for various causes, such as planting trees and feeding the hungry. By announcing his intention to run for office, he sparks conversations about how social media figures can influence politics and engage younger voters. Mr. Beast's unique style may attract a younger demographic to the often complicated world of politics. As he gears up for this major life change, many wonder how his social media savviness will translate to governance and public service. Will his bold ideas and fresh perspectives make waves in the political landscape? Have you ever heard of window knockers in Manchester? In the 1950s, residents of this bustling city faced a common problem: oversleeping. To tackle this issue, people hired individuals known as window knockers to ensure they woke up on time. These knockers would walk around the neighborhoods at predetermined hours, giving a gentle rap on people's windows, signaling it was time to rise and shine. This quirky job was essential in a time when alarm clocks were not as ubiquitous or reliable as today. Imagine the sound of a soft knock breaking the morning silence, followed by the voices of neighbors waking up to greet the day. The practice not only helped folks get to work or school on time, but also created a communal spirit as people relied on each other for punctuality. This nostalgic aspect of life in Manchester reflects how creativity and human connection can solve everyday problems. With technology now at our fingertips, it's hard to believe that simply knocking on a window was once a crucial service. What other unusual jobs have you heard of from years past? Guess what really drives the search for alien worlds? In 2019, astronomers made a groundbreaking discovery using data from the Kepler Space Telescope and the European Space Agency's Gaia mission. They found that about 1 in 6 stars in our galaxy might have an Earth-sized planet orbiting within its habitable zone. This special zone is the sweet spot around a star where temperatures are just right for liquid water to potentially exist. Exactly what we need for life as we know it. This amazing revelation means that there could be tens of billions of Earth-like planets scattered throughout the Milky Way. With each new finding, our hopes of discovering extraterrestrial life grow stronger. Imagine the thrill of knowing that, among the stars, there might be worlds where life could thrive just as it does on Earth. Isn't it exciting to think about what lies beyond our home planet? Prepare to be amazed by neutron stars. These cosmic marvels are some of the densest objects in the universe, boasting a mass that can reach up to a staggering 1 billion tons. To put that into perspective, just a sugar cube-sized amount of neutron star material would weigh as much as all of humanity. Formed when massive stars collapse under their own gravity after a supernova explosion, neutron stars create extreme conditions unlike anything we experience on Earth. Their surfaces are incredibly hot and often emit powerful bursts of radiation. Some even spin at astonishing speeds, creating beams of energy that sweep across space like lighthouse signals. Scientists study these fascinating entities to better understand the laws of physics under such intense pressures and densities. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember these tiny yet mighty giants existing far beyond our world. Did you know St. Peter's Basilica is massive? This grand church, located in the heart of Vatican City, holds the title for the largest church in the world. Covering an astonishing area of about 15 acres, St. Peter's Basilica can accommodate over 20,000 worshippers at once. Its iconic dome, designed by Michelangelo, rises more than 450 feet above the ground, offering breathtaking views of the city. As you step inside, you are greeted by stunning artwork, including the famous Pietà statue by Michelangelo in elaborate mosaics that glimmer under soft lighting. People from all around the globe come to marvel at its beauty and historical significance. The basilica's construction began in 1506 and took over 120 years to complete, showcasing the incredible artistry and dedication of its builders. Whether you're an art lover, a history enthusiast, or simply curious, St. Peter's Basilica is an awe-inspiring site that represents not just the heart of Catholicism, but also a monumental achievement in architecture and artistry. So, what are you waiting for? Plan your visit to this magnificent landmark.